all sober. That's the best. So this is my first time getting up on stage and making people laugh, but thank you. Hey, thank you. And I figured because I do it at the bar for all the drunkards there, I thought, why not do it in front of a bunch of sober people? That's a good idea. But there is good news here. I'm drunk. No, that wasn't a joke. But the good news is I have note cards, because there might be a test later. Will anyone who's under the age of 18 please clap your hands? So there's a few of you, so just hands. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. Letter words. Okay, all right, you guys like impressions? Yeah. Yeah? Me too! No, I'm not doing any. All right, good. We have that in common. My boyfriend is here tonight, and he just recently survived quadruple bypass surgery. I was pretty excited about that too, until I did the math and I realized that I couldn't have things like bacon in my house anymore. No more sweet, wonderful, greasy, high cholesterol piggy goodness. So now I have to eat it away from home, in shame. Sometimes I cry. It's like when I was a kid for my semi-kosher childhood. See, in my house, we kept kosher, but it was kosher according to my mom's rules, and she's kosher when convenient. And what that means is that she doesn't like bacon, so the rest of us didn't like bacon. But, see, keeping kosher was something of a gray area in our household, because we couldn't have bacon, but, the lobster. The lobster was okay. Shellfish is all right, but God hates pigs. So, can't have any of those pigs. I don't have any kids of my own, but I do have the amazingly wonderful pleasure of helping my guy raise his daughter. She's 9, and I've been with them for 4.5 wonderfully amazing years.
Get ready, it's coming.
Waiting for it. Actually, on that, one of the great things about kids is the things that you experience with them, like, the awkward questions that they ask, and then the lies that you tell them to avoid the truth. We were at Disneyland a few years ago, and she had to pee, so I took her. And I took her to one of those handicap stalls, because we could both fit in there, and it has everything in there. It has the sink and the towel dispenser, and of course, the tampon dispenser. So she's, finishing up, and she's pulling up her little pants, and she looks over and she says, "Jen, look, this bathroom has a game in it." Panic has now started. "That's great, honey. Come on, let's wash our hands. Let's go. Come. She's not moving. She wants to play this game. "Jen, what's a tampon?" "I don't know, baby. It sounds French, but let's go back to the car." I finally get her out of there, really strongly considering breaking up with my boyfriend, so that I never have to encounter something like this again. Incidentally, about a year later, about a year later, we took her to see Titanic in 3D, and conveniently, her father has to pee right before the Jack and Rose naked art scene. And it's a long pee because it lasts all the way until after the Jack and Rose sex in the car scene. See, apparently, when you have an extra large Coke, it doesn't really kick into your bladder until you're going to be uncomfortable at the movies with your daughter. Thanks for that. Thanks. I suffer from verbal vomit, and so I'm doing this. So I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but have you ever taken somebody else's tasteless joke too far? I don't know where that line is. So recently I was at the Burger Lounge waiting for an order, and this female employee was wearing a sling on her arm. And I said to her, I was like, oh, what happened to your arm? Because I care. And that's the kind of person I am. So her male employee just chimes in before she could say anything, and he says, I did that to her. So naturally, I verbal vomit girl. I look at her and I say, did you talk back? Because that's what I did. And they looked at me horrified. This. And I didn't get it. So I go home and I'm eating and I'm thinking to myself, and I think mid-bite, oh, domestic violence is not funny. And please, I don't mean to suggest that I think it is funny. It is despicable, and there's no excuse for it whatsoever. But this is just the kind of person that I am. I don't know how to stop things that come out of my mouth before they come out of my mouth, and then I get those faces a lot. I do that a lot, I'm clumsy, and I spit when I talk, and I talk too loud, and I say the wrong thing, and I try to be funny when it's inappropriate, and I make terrible jokes. Really, what I need a handler. And that's why I have a boyfriend. It's mainly so that he can, run in my wake and apologize to everyone for my actions and the things that I say. But I've been thinking lately that must be really stressful. Maybe it causes heart attacks.